And now we are live. Hello, everyone. Gino Aragon here with Mesilla Valley News. And today we are speaking with the association. And actually, we're speaking with their member of the month. And Sylvia, do you want to tell us a little bit about you?
Sure. My name is Sylvia Washington, and I am the member of the month at the association, which is a women's leadership group and networking group that I became a part of last summer. And I've been very fortunate to be chosen as the member of the month. So I'm excited to be here.
That is awesome. And of course, you said that you joined the association
Yes.
just very recently. I guess that would be right. This is the last year.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And what do you feel about what the association does and how they're working with the community?
I think it's absolutely awesome. We don't have anything like that in Las Cruces and probably not in other cities either. Is just really a networking group of professional women, just for women. You know, most of the groups that are for networking are for business people, but it's co ed, it's for men and women. And this group is really just for women. Our struggles are different, our needs are different. What we are working on and working through in the business place and being small business owners is different when it's women. And so it's a really nice core group to get to convene with.
And so you are working with not only with them as a group, but of course other women that are part of that group and learning from each other about the whole business and entrepreneur thing that the struggles that each of you have.
Yes, that's right.
That is awesome. That is really awesome. And what is it that you do yourself?
So, myself, I am the chief operating officer at Tresco, which is a nonprofit
Hmm.
in the state of New Mexico that provides services to people with disabilities. I've been there for 16 years. And then I also just embarked in June of 2021, starting my own business, which is a social media management business for small businesses and nonprofits.
Oh, okay. So basically everything that we're doing right now when we're up, pardon me, as we're up on our Facebook pages, our YouTube pages, our Twitter pages that are all up there right now, and social media.
Yes.
That's very interesting in the fact that social media used to be a thing that you used to do when you were bored,
Mm-hmm.
and now you've got a whole business around that. That's pretty
Yes.
awesome.
It's a business now. Yes.
And and there are a lot of people that need some management on their social media. Trust me on that one. I think I know that one for sure. But also you work with Tresco. How long have you been with Tresco?
It's 16 years in June.
In
I'll be
June.
there.
Okay. I also happen to do the Let's Talk Tresco podcast. So I have the opportunity to talk with somebody new every other week with them. And they're a great organization to be a part of for sure.
Yes, it is a very wonderful organization. Thank you.
Okay. And how do you work with the association? And what are some of the things that you guys do?
So I'm a member, and so being a member, just in and of itself, as a member, you get to go to the different events that the association has, and they have about 3 to 4 events that happen monthly. They have an event that's just hearing from an expert, and that happens monthly. And so there's some kind of expert in their field, whether it be an accountant or a lawyer or a car dealer, whatever their expertise is, and they come in and they speak to us about their subject matter. There's also a fempreneur breakfast that happens monthly, and that is about someone that is a female small business owner coming in and talking about that. You know, the trials, the tribulations, the successes, the failures of being their own business owner. And then we have a panel luncheon that happens monthly. And usually there's like 2 or 3 different people that are of similar field of work or business or whatever it is of their expertise, and they come in and they speak and they answer questions that we have as the audience about what they did or what they're doing in their successes. And so that's always really awesome. And then we just recently started, because we are such a new group and we're expanding so quickly that we can get lost in the shuffle of new members. And so we have a new member experience. And so there's like a coffee meeting just for new members to get to come and get to know each other. Because it's kind of like when you start a new job together, it's those people that you started with that you end up becoming friends with and you end up connecting with. And so we're hoping that we do the same thing if we get the new members to get to know each other and then recognize each other at different events.
That is awesome that you've got actually so much of that going on with the association. And very much it seems like networking and getting to know people and learning from the other entrepreneurs and businesswomen in town.
Yes, that is probably the most awesome thing is this is definitely a group that they all want everybody to get to benefit from learning from their mistakes or their successes. They want to be able to give advice, of maybe advice that they weren't able to receive. Everybody wants to share, and you can tell that. And you can just tell that everybody wants to be helpful and help each other, get to that next level, whatever that level is for every woman in the group.
Yeah, one of the best pieces of advice that I ever received, as far as business wise and just life in general, is that if you don't have an answer for something, ask someone that does have that answer, or ask someone that's been through that, because that advice and what they can give and tell you is going to do so many different things for how everything turns out for yourself. So following the advice for the people that have gone before is a great way to do that. And it looks like the association is definitely there helping out the business women entrepreneurs in town. So that is pretty cool right there. And you are the member of the month. So how does it feel to be the member of the month for that association?
It was really, really awesome. It was an awesome experience because I'm typically a behind the scenes person. I'm usually not the one in front of the camera like I am right now.
Like you are today?
Yes. I like to be.
Finally, I got a good smile on. I got a good laugh.
Be behind the camera, not in front of it. But it was really, really nice throughout the month. There was different. I was asked a questionnaire of different things that I liked and hobbies and reasons why I'm in the association and about myself personally. And so that was shared throughout the month on our social media page, the association social media page. And so, seeing the comments, seeing other women that are like, oh yeah, we love us. And Sylvia's so awesome. That's so great. Like, it was really, really nice to get those kudos from the different other members. It was a nice experience.
Well, it's always nice when you get that recognition from your peers, and
Yes.
the idea that all of you people, everybody here at this event or this meeting or something like that, thanks so much that you named me the member of the month. I mean, that does feel good. I was once named a member of the week. I don't know if that means anything, but no, it does mean a lot, and it feels good to get that recognition from the peers that are out there, the same people that you're looking for advice, and to be able to hand out that advice.
Yes.
For you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What's the best piece of advice that you've gotten so far from somebody at the association? You don't have to name names or call anybody out. I'm just saying, yeah.
I won't. Yeah, it is. And that's exactly what I was thinking. I think the biggest thing was one of the Fempreneur breakfasts, one of the small business owners, and I will name names because I think she would appreciate it. She's a behind the scenes person too. But Andrea Alvarez, who owns La Reina Chili Factory, and she just really spoke passionately. She is a more quiet, to herself type person, but for her speaking at the Fempreneur breakfast, it really it moved me, because her biggest thing was just like, she just did it. She just moved forth on the business that she wanted to own and what she wanted to do. And it really is just doing it. You just got to jump forward. You're never going to be ready. You're never going to have everything. You're never, the logo, the business, the email, the website, you're never going to have everything. And you just jump in and you start doing it, and it makes a difference. And I'm seeing a lot of women in the association that they're just doing it. They're just doing whatever it is. If they're looking for negotiating their wage, if they're looking for the promotion, if they're looking for starting a new business, they're just doing it. And it's because we all have each other, and we're all have each other's back, and we're all supporting each other and cheering each other on. And I just think it's awesome.
That is awesome. That is awesome, because oftentimes the scariest step is that first step of just kind of going for it, right there. And another piece of advice that I don't know if you're familiar with Jim Rohn or not.
No.
Kind of a business philosopher, kind of I don't not want to say self-help guru or anything else like that, but he has a lot of advice for businesses and entrepreneurs. And what he said once was that if you're going to ask for something, like if you're going to ask for a glass of water, take a bucket, because you may not get that bucket full, but you might get, enough of what you need and to be able to get that advice that's going to get you going. So don't be afraid to ask for things, or don't be afraid to ask more, because you never know what might become of that. And like you said, taking those first steps and asking those questions is all about, getting these businesses going for everybody. And you even mentioned it yourself. You're not going to have everything available for you right then and there. And the business that you started is definitely part of that, because social media means so much to a lot of people these days in business, that if they needed the help, that's something that you're going to help them out with.
Yes.
And there's so many other different things that I know that would be able to give pieces of advice, and everybody else that's in the association. So what is it that you, I was going to say, not necessarily enjoy, but what is it that you liked giving to the group or when you've been at some of these events?
I think the networking is probably the best
Mm.
part. I mean, we always learn something. Each of the different topics, each of the different speakers, there's always something to learn. We always go away with a takeaway, a catchphrase, some kind of next step. And so there is always that education piece. But I think the networking is so important because, like I said, our challenges, our things to discuss are so very different. And so a room full of women that are all on the same level, they're all working towards something, a goal, a dream, an ambition, and just getting that chance to network with each other and coach each other on and, give each other that boost of confidence. And when we walk out, we're more motivated and we're ready to take the next step. I think that's the big piece is the networking.
Oh, absolutely. And to get that motivation from everybody else and all that networking is very, very important to anything, I think, in general, not just business, but just in general, to go ahead, because you may talk about all the different types of women and the different types of businesses and the different approaches that everybody gets, and not everything is going to work for everybody. But when you get all of those ideas in your head, all that does is just kind of further that and encourage you more to go ahead and get things done.
Yeah,
And to go and to take those first steps, like you said, to go for it, just do it, right?
yes.
Not to steal any catchphrases from anything that might be copyrighted in any way, but I'll change that up to just get things done.
Yes.
Yeah, get things done. I used to tell people every once in a while, I'd wake up and I said, today is a GTD day. Get things done. Got to get a list of things to go ahead and get done and do all of that. So that is really, really awesome. And how would you encourage anybody out there? There's another entrepreneur out there, some more females in business about getting together with everybody or becoming part of the association themselves.
So we definitely have a lot of our information, a lot of our events, a lot of our any kind of details that we're trying to get out. We do get out on our social media, and we have a Facebook and an Instagram, and
Mhm.
it's the Association of Las Cruces. And so they can easily find there all of the events. They're always posted and they're always reminded. But then we also have a website, and so they can look at our website. And then there's phone numbers and the website information on the social media. So social media is probably the best way. If they look on the Facebook or the Instagram, then they're going to find out who to contact. They can direct message right there on the social media as well. We're really good about getting back as soon as we can to people because we're so excited to get more women to join our group and to be a part of our girl gang, as I would call it. So
The girl gang.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Or and that's the Association Las Cruces. That's your Facebook page, right?
yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was pulling up the right thing.
Yep.
And the actual website is in itself, I think, the associationlc.net.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, good. Woo! I'm always happy when I got the right socials in there and the right websites. So that makes me feel a little bit better. But yeah, all the information that's up there is checking out the website. And you guys got so many events that are coming up, and a lot of because everybody in business is busy, right? Everybody's got to do things. I noticed you guys have a lot of online and Zoom meetings.
Yes, we do offer online opportunities as well. We try to do difference between lunchtime things, so people take their lunch break, morning things. Sometimes people aren't as busy in the morning; they can start that first thing and then go to work. And then once a quarter, we do something that's in the evening time to meet those people's needs as well. We try to meet everybody's needs as much as we can.
And that is awesome right there. I see on the Facebook page they've already got a post with you as the member of the month up there
Yes.
to getting that recognition there. That is so awesome that you'd be able to do that. And of course, every month there's a new member and somebody else that gets recognized for what they do and what they offer in the group. So that is
Yes.
awesome. And let's see. I think you guys are actually having another event here coming up soon. No, wait. No, yeah, you are. The 27th, right? The a new member caffeinated convo.
That was this morning.
Oh, that was this morning.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
I thought that might have been this afternoon.
Yeah.
My bad. I should have looked at the times on that one.
But next week should be our expert power hour because it's the first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, okay, I see that one there. Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that we've got the opportunities there for those to go ahead and get in with the group, and so that they can go ahead and be a part of the same thing that
And that's
you guys
another
are.
thing as well is along with getting more information from the social media or messaging is I know that they always encourage because before I became a member, they encouraged to come to one or two events
Mhm.
that the association does to see if it's a good fit for you and if it's something that you would like and to also get to ask questions in person. I know a lot of people would prefer that than to just be direct messaging and not know who they're talking to. So people are always welcome, even though they're not a member, to come to one or two of the events to see if it's a good fit for them and kind of get to see what it's all about.
Yeah, and I see that the full schedule is up on the schedule will be up on the social media pages. And then I also see that there's some contact information and the entire event schedule is up online at theassociation.net, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, and
next week we actually have Sandy Moulton speaking at our.
Oh,
expo.
yeah.
oh, okay.
Adams
Oh,
Radio.
Our own Adams
our
Radio,
very own
yes.
Sandra Moulton from Adams
right.
Radio Group.
She's talking about working with millennials.
Oh, there you go.
I forgot about that. Thank you, Summer.
That is actually awesome. I'll give a shout out to Sandy for being able to go ahead and do that. And yeah, I'm sure she can give some insight to working with millennials, and which is another thing that comes up. I'm sure that we've got a lot of young women that are out there starting out.
Yes.
They could
and we
really
want them to join. We
Abs-
are hoping to get NMSU students. We're hoping to get sororities. We're hoping to get, DACC students. We're hoping that more and more young women will come and have, the benefit of networking with females and getting inspiration and motivated just like we do.
Oh no. If anything, I'm going to say this for anybody that might be considering this, or especially if you are a younger woman getting into business and getting into being an entrepreneur. Absolutely. You mentioned networking as being very, very important. This is where you start with that networking. This is where you get the advice from everybody that's kind of gone through there before. If you're considering getting into business in that way, or if you're just starting off, like you said, maybe we have a lot of students or maybe in their first position in a lot of things right there. This is a great opportunity to get that network going and to meet a lot of people. And like I said, meet the people that have paved that path before you and to ask all the questions you can get in there. So that is awesome. And we encourage you. And like I said, you can find all of the schedule for the events at theassociationlc.net. I keep looking over to the left to make sure I'm getting everything right there. Okay, we got it. And is there anything else that you'd like to go ahead and bring up and let us know about the association, Sylvia?
I think that's it, unless Summer has something she wants to pipe in.
Summer, did you want to pipe in from the corner again?
Just join us next Wednesday.
I can flip the camera over here.
Just join us next Wednesday at 11:45
Hold on.
at Game 2, second floor. Check out Sandy. Come visit us. Ask questions. Lunch is on us.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, I'll show up. No, I won't show up. But that is awesome. Like you said, the events I think are scheduled on there online. Thanks a lot for coming in, Sylvia, and congratulations for being the member of the month for the association. And thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem.